What's happening, everybody? Welcome back to Paid to Drive. Like that. You like that? There you go. And if this is your first time watching one of my videos, well, hit the subscribe button and that thumbs up button, because I'm trying to help everybody who drives with Uber, GrubHub, Postmates, DoorDash. I'm trying to help everybody make more money, because the more money you make, the happier you are. It's not always true, but in this day and age, you got to make money. So what I wanted to talk about today is I wanted to talk about what are the best kinds of vehicles to be using for this kind of job. Before I go any further, everyone is going to ask, you're driving a Chevy. I could see the cheap freaking steering wheel cover that you have. Yes, I'm driving a 2005 Chevy Tahoe. Awful on gas, not a good vehicle to be using for this type of job, but I'll explain why I have this vehicle in just a moment. I was driving a 2017 Mazda 3. I leased the car back in June just to use specifically for UberEATS and GrubHub delivery and Uber, like taxi driving, if you want to call it that. I put on 6,000 miles in like 2 months. I was doing like 3,000 miles a month, and it was just out of control. So I had to give that thing a break. So I went on Craigslist. I found this truck. It's actually an old police car. So it's got the lights on the side, like the spotlights. And it's legal to drive just as long as you're not using the spotlights. But anyway, I always wanted one of these. I always wanted a Tahoe. I always wanted a police car. I got the best of both worlds. So I'm driving this right now. It's got 219,000 miles on it. I got it at 217 like a month ago, so I already put 2,000 miles on the truck. You will do a lot of driving, a lot of mileage when you do this kind of work. It's gonna happen. But I know it's ironic that I'm telling you guys what kind of vehicles to use when I'm driving something that's counterproductive, but this is what I'm doing. I'm kind of doing it to myself. You know, to fill this truck cost me about 65 to 70 bucks. My Mazda cost me 25 to 30. But what I was gonna say is, as a recommendation, I think this is pretty obvious to most people, but if it's not to you, get a 4-cylinder vehicle. 4-cylinder, non-turbo, non-supercharged. I don't know why I'm saying that, but I'm saying it. Get a 4-cylinder vehicle. Honda Civic, Honda Accord, Mazda 3, you know, a Jeep Patriot, something that is 4 cylinders that's going to get great gas mileage, because typically with GrubHub, you're more than likely going to be doing a lot of city driving, which is going to mean a lot of stopping, a lot of traffic lights, stop signs, pedestrians. You're going to be stopping and hitting the brakes a lot and then hitting the gas. That's what kills your gas mileage. So be prepared for that because you will be filling up quite often. I fill up every 2 days, both in the Mazda and the truck. Because just it all comes down to the fact that you're gonna be using a lot of gas. It's just, you know, I work 9 to 11 hours a day, and I work every day, so you do the math. It's a little counterproductive sometimes, but I don't know, it is what it is. And also, I would recommend getting the app Gas Buddy. It's free. It tells you the cheapest gas, the most affordable gas in your area, so definitely use that. Around where I live, typically the Gulf stations have the most cheapest gas, so I go there. But yeah, definitely stick with 4-cylinder vehicles. You could do a quick Google search and type in fuel-efficient vehicles, 2017 or 2018, whatever the year is, or whatever, or look on Craigslist. You can find some cars that are $500 to $1,000, $500 to $2,000 that are fuel efficient. There's a ton of Hondas on there. I was just looking on there the other night. Just, you know, I just always want to see what's in the area, see if I can pick up a car that's, you know, pretty cheap and get the job done, you know. Definitely looking at getting that kind of car. And if you don't have a car and you're looking to do GrubHub or UberEATS, dude, like I said, go on Craigslist. There are cars that are cheap. Save up $500 to $1,000. Get that car. I mean, it may not be in the best condition, but it can get you started. Once you start making good money doing this kind of work, you can afford better stuff. Trust me, it can happen. You know, I make upwards of $700 to $800 a week, $850, you know, $900 on a great week, you know. And it's all about time management. I'll get into that in another video. But anyway, 4-cylinder vehicles are going to be your best bet. I repeated myself many times, but that's what you should do. All right. So if you have any questions, please put them in the comments section. I will do my best to respond to all of them, as many of them as I possibly can, write legibly so I can understand your questions. Some people still don't know how to write and spell, so it's kind of hard to make out what people are saying. That guy's wearing a winter coat and it's like 75 degrees. I don't understand it. Anyway, my ADD just kicked in. Please don't forget to subscribe, hit that like button if you enjoyed this video, and that's all there is to it. Suggest another video for me to make down below in the comments. Anyways, guys, thanks for watching Paid to Drive, and I'll see you all in the next video. Take care of yourselves. Safe travels.